Hey, good morning. Good morning. This is Paul Farmer, Freedom Project Live, episode 57. What I like to do on these is I like to share my experience online, share marketing tips, mindset tips, share what I'm doing to grow my business, and just do what I can to help you create more income in your life. So, this is probably going to be pretty short today because um, I just got a lot to do today. There's a lot to do today. To start it off, we have a webinar tonight. We're doing a webinar tonight. Again, we've been doing these Tuesdays where we're just giving you pure value, pure content, no pitch, uh, just what you can do to really start moving your business forward, to really start getting some results. So if you want to check that out, we're starting tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the link is right below in the description. And what we like to do on these is we like to make them more informal and more interactive, so you could actually ask questions, and we could really help you out that way. So that sounds good to you? Link is right below. You can definitely check that out. I just finished my workout. I'd always work out before I come on video. That's why I usually kind of look a little bit sweaty, a little bit. Or, I mean, I take a shower, but when you work out that hard, sometimes it takes a little while to cool down. But I do that because it really helps me get my mind right. It makes me feel better. It gives me more energy, and it really helps me take on the day. That's really why I like to start my day. I start my day with personal development. So I start my day by listening to an audio. Right now, I'm listening to Jim Rohn, which he's, awesome. Awesome. He was just amazing. Um, Basically the man when it comes to personal development. And then I just finished listening to Ray Higdon do a video. And that's one of the things I'm going to be busy doing today is what he told us to do today. So that's going to keep me busy for sure, as well as sharing this webinar we're doing tonight. So it's going to be a very productive day. So that's exciting. So the topic for today, it's on mindset. It's on mindset. It's on money mindset, really. So I was scrolling through the news feed, and I would just scroll. Um, I was engaging with people on my news feed, and this ad popped up from this 17-year-old kid. And I won't say his name because I don't know his full name right now, but I've seen him in the past, and I was actually blown away by what he's been able to accomplish and what he's been able to do. But this ad popped up. Maybe you've seen it, maybe you haven't. And it's on personal development for kids. And right away, that caught my eye. It caught my attention because that's something that we've been doing, with our son is since like he was 8 years old. We took him to like a Danny Johnson event. He went to a company. He's been to company events. Had him reading, had him making videos about what he's learning, things like that. So he's been on that personal development journey all along. But the issue has always been that this personal development, you got adults. He's a kid. You got adults that are talking about concepts that he doesn't understand. It's not relevant to him, right? He doesn't relate to it. And you got these adults that are cussing and stuff. So it's kind of tricky when you have kids and you have events that are for adults and you have personal development for adults. So this kid, he's 17 years old. He's become a millionaire by 16. What his dad did was have him start reading books, and he would pay him to read books. I think John Maxwell had something similar as well. I can't remember if it was John Maxwell or somebody else, but it was something like that where he also was paid to read books, which I think is an awesome idea. Instead of being paid to do chores just what you should be doing anyway, to pitch in around the house, but really developing your mind and then rewarding them for doing that. I think that's really a powerful idea, but that's just me personally. But anyway, the reason I bring this up is because I watched the kid's video. He had a lot of energy. He was very excited. He's proven himself many times over. He definitely knows what he's talking about. He's published many books. He's been interviewed by, multimillionaires, billionaires. Um, you know, he knows his stuff, and he created this program for kids for personal development. I just think that's freaking awesome. The program's like $7 for a month, each month, and I decided because I wanted to know if it was for teenagers, right? I wanted to know if this were for teenagers. So I started scrolling through the comments, and it really is a reflection of society. It really is a reflection of the mindset people have, the broke mindset people have, and why they don't have abundance and why they don't have, income coming in. Some of these comments were just, I just couldn't believe some of these comments. This kid, like, for example, one of the comments was, it seems like this kid's on crack. Is this kid on crack? I'm like, okay, so he's energetic. He has energy, which is important, right? He has energy. And I thought the video was awesome. Okay. So he's excited about his product. He's excited about helping kids grow into responsible members of society that can actually help other people, actually be something beneficial instead of, something else. So that was one comment. One comment was, this kid's like on crack. What's his problem? Another comment was like, wow, I was so turned off. He said he was a millionaire. And like my reaction, first of all, when he said this was my reaction. When he said he was a millionaire by 16, I was like, that is freaking awesome. That is awesome. That's amazing. That's an example for adults. That's an example for children. That's an example that we should all be following. That's just amazing, right? It's really great for him. But some of these comments, like, I can't believe he's talking about being a millionaire. How dare him? How dare him lead with money? Another comment was, why can't they just be kids? Why can't we just let them be kids? Well, here's the thing. Like, I watched his whole video. He did not one time bash parents for not doing this. Instead, he said, hey, you're doing the best you can. But, like, it's really tough because they're not going to relate to you as much as they are going to relate to people their age. And he made a very good point of this. But I was just appalled. I just couldn't believe the comments, because I was just like, this kid is awesome. This is what every kid needs. Shoot, when I was a kid, I wish I had something like that. Like, my parents taught me basically this: you need to get good grades. You need to go to college. You need to get a good job. They taught me to save. That's it. Okay. I wasn't taught about assets. I wasn't taught about how to make my money work for me. I wasn't taught about personal development. Yeah. I was taught about the Bible and all that. And the Bible's great. I saw comments on that. Oh, the Bible's all you need. It's the best personal development book ever. Okay. So here's the deal. I've read the Bible. I've read the Bible through more than once, completely through. This is not a religious thing. Okay. This is just, the Bible's not an easy book to read. It's not, but I just think it's awesome that these kids have an avenue, because there's nobody doing this that I know of that's actually providing this kind of help for kids, so if I could go back and I could, like, tell my parents, hey, this is what I need to be learning, like that is the stuff that I think is so important. I mean, personal development is for everybody. We live in kind of a bubble. If we're in an opportunity, if we're in a home-based business, we live in kind of a bubble, and we don't really see what's really out there, and how people really are thinking. I mean, I get a taste of it every day when people come to me and say, hey, I'm looking for a job. I'm like, this isn't a job. This is an opportunity that you could create good income with, but it's not a job. It's not something you go clock in. You don't have a boss. It's not a job, but it's just that broke mindset. And it's so sad. I saw another comment where it's like, well, I could just go online and I can learn all this, completely missing the whole point of this kid's presentation. The whole message was there's no personal development that is designed for kids. It's not like, oh, I go online and I can find it for free. That is broke-minded. Okay. Yeah, of course you can find it for free. Of course you can, but I mean, come on, it was $7. But that's just what I wanted to say. If you're struggling with like being broke-minded, like, and believe me, okay, when I read this book, Secrets of a Millionaire Mind by T. Harv Eker, I highly recommend this book. When I read this book, like, it was painful. It was painful to read because I was realizing just how broke-minded I was. I was realizing the habits I had developed that were keeping me without income coming in. So if that's you, if you don't like what's happening right now, if you're running around thinking, why should I pay for something? How dare someone try to sell me something? If that's you, I highly, no disrespect, no judgment, just I highly recommend that book. I read that book. Literally, I read that book every month. I listened to that book. I have the video. If you don't want to go buy the book, I have the video of that book in my personal development group, my coaching group, my free group. It's in there. Like, you just scroll through the pinned post and it's in there. The name of the group is DB Freedom Project. I believe I have a link in the description below for that group. Go join that group for free. I got all kinds of training in there. Exactly what I've done, what I did to sponsor hundreds of people into my business completely free. Like, I give that away free. It's free. I'm doing what I can to provide even more value. Like I said, tonight, we're doing a pure value webinar. Literally, we're going to break down what it is you need to be doing to start making income. So if you're not making income now, if you're not making a full-time income, come to the webinar. Click the link right below, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, you're not a fly on the wall. You're a participant, and we're going to be, we really like to cater these to you, to your needs, so you can get the most out of it. And it's completely free. We just do this because, we like to help. Okay. Me and my business partner, John, we like to help. Hopefully you've seen that. Hopefully you've learned that by watching my videos all this time. You've been on my channel any amount of time, I'm all about helping my fellow man, fellow woman, right? I hate the fact that so many people are struggling. I hate the fact that 97% of people online are failing. I hate the fact that 1% only make $400 a month. 1%. It's ridiculous and it's unacceptable. Okay? It should not be that way. It's not that freaking complicated. We get in our head and we don't do the things we need to do to grow the income we want. Okay. And I go through it every day. I do personal development every day. I do these videos to record what I'm going through so you can go back and go, wow, okay, so that's what he did. That's how he got to here. I show up every day and I do this. Okay. So anyway, I hope you understand that's where I'm coming from. My intention this year, 2019, is to get 100 people to 2,000 plus a month. It's very doable. It's way easier, and I hate to use easy, but it is easy. It is easy when you follow a proven method and you do it consistently and you continue to do it. It's easy when you position yourself to make the income that can get you there. When you listen to me again, okay? This is so important, and so many people are struggling and not making any money because of this reason. They do not position themselves to make the most money. They don't. They start at the very tiniest level with the most minimal risk. They try to go out and do it all on their own. And because they do that, they struggle. Because they do that, they don't make any money or very little money, and they never get off the ground. It's frustrating. It's overwhelming. I mean, believe me, I've been through it. I did it. I had the biggest ego. I had the biggest pride. and there was no reason for it. It kept me stuck forever. Okay. I'm plugged into a mentor. I continually connect with what he is doing. And that is why I am growing. That's huge, right? So if it's me, if it's someone else, you got to get around somebody that is getting better results than you, getting the results you want to get. So my mentor, he does $100,000 months, right? I don't do $100,000 months yet. I will in the future. I'm determined to, but I don't do it yet. Okay. But I'm learning from someone that is. Do you see the difference? The difference from trying to figure it out on your own and going, oh, I don't know what to do. I can go back and I can go, okay, so this is what he did. This is what he did. This is what he did. Okay. This is what I'm not doing. Okay. I need to make these tweaks. And then that will produce better results. It's a very simple concept, but obviously 97% of people are missing the concept. They do not understand it. They're trying to do it on their own. They're trying to start as small as they possibly can, minimal risk, right? Or they're coming online where everything in their world is falling apart and like, I need money now. It doesn't work that way. It's a process. You got to learn a skill. You got to work on your mindset. That's what it's about. Okay. So I didn't mean to go this direction, but it just came to me. I felt like I need to speak it out there. These are facts. Okay. Yes, there are different ways of going about marketing your business. Yes, you could go learn PPC or PPV or whatever you want to do. The fact is, you got to learn a skill. And you got to stay focused and become a master of that skill. Okay. That's all I got for now. Okay. You want to check out our webinar tonight. Link is right below. My number one income program, my number one income stream program that has provided me with full-time income. Right below, green check mark. Check it out. With that, thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Hope you got value. And I'll see you tomorrow.